Now, a TV6 News update.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Marcia Lenz. With this hot weather, people are heading to the water to cool off, but a sobering reminder to be careful after a child drowned while swimming at Sunset Park in Rock Island on Monday. First responders were called to Lake Potter off the Mississippi River for a child missing in the water. Crews learned that 4 children were swimming and ran into trouble. 2 kids were able to get back to shore on their own, and 1 child was helped by a bystander. The 4th child, a 10-year-old boy, died. He has been identified as John Moo of Rock Island. Now, according to the fire department, the 3 surviving children were taken to the hospital, but we don't know anything about their condition. The state of Iowa now has a cold case unit. The state attorney general made the announcement at a news conference this morning. The unit will help coordinate what is already happening in counties across the state, trying to investigate unsolved murders.
And as a prosecutor, cold cases weigh heavily on my heart and heavily on the hearts of other prosecutors and law enforcement from across Iowa. Because we know that with a cold case, a family is left in the dark and a murderer is left walking free.
Iowa has over 400 cold cases right now. The Iowa legislature approved $532,000 to fund the cold case unit. A federal judge blocked a new Iowa law that would have allowed state law enforcement to arrest some undocumented immigrants. The controversial law makes it a crime to be in Iowa after being deported, denied admission to the U.S., or having an outstanding deportation order. It was supposed to take effect July 1st. The judge ruled, though, only the federal government has the constitutional ability to make U.S. immigration policy. Iowa plans to appeal the decision. Illinois transportation infrastructure is getting another round of improvements. Last week, Governor J.B. Pritzker announced the largest infrastructure program in state history at nearly $41.5 billion. Now, it's on top of the state's original Rebuild Illinois plan. In this latest round, it invests nearly $30 billion on roads and bridges, $7.5 billion on public transit, $2.5 billion on rail, $1.5 billion on airports, and millions more for ports and waterways.
These multi-year plans have been the blueprints every year guiding us toward our goal. Over the next 6 years, stretching all the way to fiscal year 2030, we will continue making historic investments into improving every aspect of our infrastructure.
Projects in the Quad City area include the new I-80 bridge over the Mississippi River and improvements on I-280, Illinois 84, and I-5. The plan also includes money for passenger rail from the Quad Cities to Chicago.